welcome to my ONG tutorial series. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about the IT system for the hand placement for our weapon. In the last episode, we talked about how to pick and equip our weapon with animation, but the problem here is the weapon overlaps from the hand of the player. So that's what we want to solve today. Thank you very much for watching, and we also thank Gavin Chapman because he's the one who supported this video. Thank you very much. So let's get started. First things first, open our weapon. Go to our gun. I use the gun as the name of our weapon. So I will go to the location of our weapon and open the skeleton of the weapon. Click the body, right click and add a socket. So we'll call this socket weapon IK or gun IK. Let's call it gun IK. So we are going to copy this for now. Copy. Close this, we don't need it. So save all. Now go to our blueprint under the character BP. Open it up. Create a function called left hand IK system. So we'll click this and then add input and output. The input should be the socket name, and then this should be the socket transform. So this should be a variable of name, and this should be a variable of transform. Compile. Now we have to get a reference to our weapon. So to do that, type in get actors of class. Actor of class, not get all actor, but get actor of class. Then select your weapon. In my own case, I use weapon base, and then from here, drag off, get the name of your weapon. I use this as the name of my weapon, which is the gun. This is the name of my weapon. So you have to get the name of your weapon from here. Get gun, which is for my own, and then type is valid. I connect and then connect here. So from this is valid, the next thing we have to do is to get the socket transform or location of our weapon. So let's drag this way and drag it out like this for now. Then save. This is how I did it. You select the gun IK, you drag it out, you set the position this way for now, and then from here get the gun from the gun, then type in get socket transform. Connect the transform here. This should be the ROTS word by default, and then drag in the name into here. Save. I think we are done with that. Then open the blueprint, which is the animation blueprint of your character. Drag this off and type 2 bone. Select the 2 bone IK. Connect this here. Then click on this. First of all, our character is on the idle mode, so we have to set it to 800, which is the run mode for my own. I don't know about yours, so I'm going to set armed. So he will equip the weapon. So from here, set this to workspace and then select the hand left, compile. So this is what you have by default. Drag it up, set it very well so it matches with our weapon. Let's pause this animation for now. So example, you can expand so you can see very well. Okay, so I compile the same thing, so just drag it into here and then up and then back, I see, and then compile and save. Then this is the joint, controls the joint of the arm. So I'm going to, so this is for the effector and this is for the joint. So now the next thing we have to do is to promote the effector to a variable, call this left hand IK, and then promote this to a variable, call this left hand alpha. So this is all we need for now. Then on the, okay, we can take the speed back to 0 because we are done with it, and uncheck. Then go back to your event graph. On the event graph, we want to tell our blueprint to activate the IK system when we are running. So by default, if you watch, our IK system is activated, which is not what we want. So we want to tell the IK system to activate when we are running. So to do that, you have to get your speed, drag from the speed and type each speed is greater than your working speed. If it's greater than your walking speed or your running speed. For my own, I use sprinting. When I sprint, the hand goes away from the weapon. So if you are doing your own and on the run, the hand goes away from the weapon, that means you have to check if the speed is greater than the walking speed. So for mine, I'm going to use if the speed is greater than the running speed to the sprinting speed, I'm going to activate the IK system. So say if speed is greater than 600, I use 800 as my sprinting. So I will say if it's greater than 600 and if it's less than or equal to 600, then hold B and left click to add a branch, connect, hold B on the first, connect. So bring this left hand alpha, connect it here. Bring the left hand alpha, connect it here. When speed is greater than 600, I should set the alpha to 1, but when it's less than 600, less than or equal to 600, it should be on the 0. So the next thing we have to do is to call our IK system we created earlier on the character blueprint. This is a function. So how do we call it? First of all, you have to cast to your character and promote it to a variable on the begin play node. So after that, first of all, you cast, and then from the try get spawn owner, you connect to the cast to character BP and promote it to variable just like this. So the next thing you have to do is to drag it out and select the get. Then drag off from the character reference and type in the name of your function, which is the left hand IK function. So I'll say left hand IK system. I'll connect it here, and then from here I will say break transform. Bring the left hand IK we created earlier, the variable, connect it, and then for the name of the socket, we'll go to our weapon. This is the name of the socket we are going to use. copy the name of the socket you created earlier and then paste. And then I think let's check. When we sprint, see? Now when we adjust this, let's adjust backward. Adjust and then play again. Now when we sprint, you see, it's attached to our weapon while running. It means it's not going out of the weapon or overlapping away from the weapon. So this is all I wanted to teach you guys today. If you have any contribution, you can tell me on the comment box. And thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.